Hello guys, do you know if you have your own VTU telecommunication website, you can earn up to 3,000 Naira every day in Nigeria? Well, today we are going to be building a VTU telecommunication website, and I'm going to be guiding you step by step how you can create your own website. And make sure you stay with me to the end of this video, because towards the end, I'm going to be explaining to you how you can get the VTU PHP code script to set up your own website. And if this is the first time of you seeing this channel, just make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so that whenever I post amazing videos just like this one, you'll be the first to get notified. Now, this page I'm in right now is a written step-by-step guide to build your own VTU website. Now, what you need to do once you get here, the first step, you can see it right here, step by step to create VTU websites and mobile app. But today I'm not going to be talking about how to create the app. I'm just going to be talking about how to create the website. In my next video, I'm going to be showing you how you can create the app. So first of all, the next thing you need to do, you can see it right here, that the first thing right here is to what? Purchase domain, hosting and SSL certificate. So we're going to do that right now. So guys, in this video, I'm not going to be getting a new domain or hosting, but I'm going to guide you through the process how you can get your domain and hosting. And I'm actually building this website for a client, so he has already purchased his domain and his hosting. So for you to get the domain, what we're going to be using is truehost.com.ng, and I'm going to be leaving the link in the description. So for you to get your domain, you can just go to the link, the description, you click on the link right there and get your domain and hosting. And I also recommend using Hafiz host. Why? Because Hafiz host is cheaper and also easy to get. So if you want to use Hafiz host, I'm also going to be leaving the link in the description, so you can also go there and register for Hafiz host to get your domain or hosting. Now, for you to get your domain and hosting, all you need to do right here once you get to Truehost is to scroll down and you shall either get annually, which is what, 14,000 right here. So you can either get this one that is 40,000, or you actually scroll down again. Once you scroll down, you can see this one that you can also pay for monthly, which is what, 1,400 Naira. And if you scroll down right here again, you see the one which is what, annually, which is yearly. Also, you can pay for this one yearly, 5,000 Naira. But the features of this one that is 5,000 Naira for yearly is what is limited. It's limited to this one, which is what, 14,000 Naira. So I would advise you, if you don't have enough money, 5,000 Naira. But if you have the money, you can just go for this 14,000 Naira. So what we have to do for us to order this hosting plan is to go ahead and click on this order now that you are seeing right here. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to click on that right now so we can actually move on. So once I click on that, it's going to take us to the next page. So this is it right here. You can see it right here that they are saying we should register a new domain. So all you just have to do is to go ahead and put in a domain name that you want to use. That is the name of your website. Put it right here in this box. So what we are going to do now, we are just going to type a name, because we want to check if the name is available. So we can just say, let's just say data tops. Let's say data tops. Okay, so if I write data tops, another thing you want to do again, you want to check if this is in .com.ng, because .com.ng is the cheapest domain you can get in this website. .com is a little bit expensive, so we are just going to click on that. So once we click on that, we actually want to choose .com.ng, which is this one. I want to mark that, so I'm just going to mark this right now. So once I mark that .com.ng, what we are going to do now, we are just going to click on this check button that you are seeing right here. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to click on that right now. So once we click on that, this website is going to check if this domain name is available. So we just have to wait patiently. So you can see right here that the name is what, the name is available. So all you have to do is to actually scroll down. So once you scroll down, you're going to go ahead and you're going to click on this continue button that you're seeing right here. So I'm just going to click on that right now. After clicking on that, we are going to wait for this page to take us to the next page. So you can see it right here that they are saying that 12 months, we can get this plan for 12 months for 1,166 Naira monthly. And if you want to get it for 24 months, the price will be reduced. Then 36 months, the price will be increased. But we're just going to choose this we're going to choose this 12 months. We're just going to choose this 12 months. Okay, so once we choose that, all we are just going to do is to we're going to scroll down. So once we scroll down right here, then we'll go ahead, we are going to click on this continue button that you are seeing right here. So I'm just going to click on that right now. So once I click on continue button, it's going to take us to the next page. Okay, so you can see it right here that this package has hosting. So what you want to do right now is you actually want to mark all of these that you are seeing right here. You actually want to mark all of it. So this is how easy it works. So this is it right here. You are just going to mark all of this by doing what? By clicking all these that you are seeing right here. So you are just going to mark all of that. So I'm just going to mark all of this right now. So after marking all of this, what you just do next is you go ahead and you click on this continue button that you're seeing right here. So I'm just going to click on continue right now. Once I click on continue, it's actually going to take us to the next page whereby we can actually purchase this hosting and the domain. So you can see it right here that this package Get World Protection is worth 1,500 naira. So all you need to do is just what? Unmark it. You just unmark that. We don't really need it. So I'm just going to click on this unmark right here, then wait patiently for this to unmark. So we can just do some kind of cross-checking. Once we do some kind of cross-checking, we can actually purchase this domain and this hosting. So you can see that everything we are paying right here, everything we are paying with the domain and everything we're going to be paying is what? Is just 14,000 naira. Now if you are paying, so once you are paying this 14,000 naira, all you just have to do is to go ahead and click on this checkout now that you are seeing right here. So once you click on that checkout now, I'm just going to click on it. Once you click on checkout now, your domain and your hosting will be purchased. So that is how easy it is. So for now, let's move on to the next step and building our website. So after purchasing the domain name and the hosting, they are going to send you your cPanel login to your email. So what you want to do is you want to pick that email, you want to come over to your cPanel so you can actually access your cPanel. You can actually access your cPanel by going to your domain name.com.ng/cPanel. You type in your domain name /cPanel to actually access your cPanel. So they've sent me the login for my cPanel. So all I just have to do is to put in that details. So once I put in that details, then next I'm just going to click on this login button. Then it's going to go to my cPanel. So you can see it right here that we are in my cPanel dashboard. Now, if you are using your mobile device, you actually want to put your mobile device in a desktop format. Don't leave it in a mobile format. You want to put it in a desktop format. So once you come here for the first time, the first thing you want to do is to actually set an email address. You want to set an email account, because we're going to be needing that email account. And for you to set your email account, all you just have to do is to go ahead and click on this email account that you're seeing right here. So I'm just going to click on that email account right now. So once I click on that, I'll be able to create a new email account right here. So all you have to do once you get here is what? You just go ahead and click on this place. Let's zoom this in so we can see it properly. So what you just have to do is to go ahead and click on create right here. So you're just going to click on create. So once I click on create, we'll be able to create a new Gmail account right now, a new email account for this website that we'll be building. So right here you can see that they are asking us for a username for this our email account. So they say we should enter a username. So you can actually use any username right here. So for me, I'm going to be using app. So I just type in that username right here. Now I'm asked to set up a password. So I need to set up a password right here for this Gmail account. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to create a password right here for this Gmail. So let me just say okay, so this is the password. So after doing this, I'm going to check this password. Let me see if it is correct. Okay, so this is it right here. So what you have to do right now is to you copy this password, you copy your email username, which is app@subc.com.ng, and you post it in a notepad so that you will not forget it. So after doing all this, once you've created your password, you've created your email, what you just need to do next is to go ahead and click on this create button that you're seeing right here. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to click on create right now. So after clicking on create, our email and our password is going to be created. So I can just you can see it right here that this is our email and our password right here. So this is it right here. This is our email right here that we just created. So this is how easy this can be. So for now, I'm just going to copy this email and the password into a notepad. So this is the email and the password that I actually just created. So the next step of what we need to do is we actually need to create a database for this our website. So what we just need to do, we have to go back to our cPanel. So once we go back to our cPanel right here, we just actually want to create a database right now. So for you to go back to the beginning, actually you want to click on this cPanel itself. So I'm just going to click on that cPanel right now. So it's going to load up and it's going to take us to the beginning from where we start from. So once you come here for the first time, you actually want to scroll down. Once you come back here, so you want to scroll down and you want to click on this database wizard that you're seeing right here, this database wizard. So you're just going to go ahead, you're going to click on that. So I'm going to click on that right now. So once I click on that right now, from here we can actually set a database for our account. So what you just need to do right here, you can see create a database. In this box right here, you just have to type in the database that you want to put right here. You type in this. Now for the email, we actually use app. So for this database also, I'm going to be using app, right? So once I do that, all we just have to do right here is to go ahead and click on the next button. So I'm just going to click on that next button right now. So after clicking on that next button, it's actually going to take us to the next page. So what we have to do right here, we just zoom in. So for the name, the database user, for the username, we still have to put in that app again. We are still going to be using app again. So I'm just going to type in app right here. So after typing in app, we actually want to set a password. We want to set a password right here. So I'm going to be using the same password I used for the email, right? I'm going to be using the same password. So I'm just going to type in that password right here. Okay, so I'm going to type in that password right here right now. So I'm also going to repeat that password again. I'm going to repeat that password again, the one I just created. Okay, you can see that we just set our database username and the password. So all we just have to do right here is to go ahead and create user. We need to click on create user. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to click on create user right now. So after I click on that create user, the user will be created and you can see it right here. This is all the privileges you'll be getting in this website. Now, you actually want to turn on all privileges by going ahead and clicking on this box that you see right here. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to click on that right now. So once I click on that, all the privileges will be turned on. So what you just have to do is click on this make changes that you're seeing right here. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to click on that right now. So after clicking on that, all these privileges will be turned on for us. So this is how easy this is. Now for us to return home, all you just have to do is to click on the return home button, and you can also choose to return to manage database, and you can add another database if you want another user and another database. So for this, I'm just going to click on return to manage my database. So let us view our database that we just created. So if you come right here, you are going to see that this is the database that we just created right now. This is it right here. So we just created that database. If you also scroll down right here, you are going to see the user. This is the user we just created. You can see that the database and the user is the same thing. This is because so that we can actually remember our database and our user, because we're going to be using this very soon. So for this also, we are just going to go to our notepad and we are also going to save it right there. So if you check right here, you see that I've written all my details, the database, the email and the passwords in my notepad.